Hello everyone, welcome to today's pick a card reading. So you voted, and thank you by the way if you participated, and just thank you for being here. And the winner for the pick a card reading, what you guys wanted most was messages from your spirit guide. So today I'll be channeling, getting messages from the tarot and some oracle cards. Yeah, I thought I brought some in here. And we're gonna see what your guides want you to know. So I have no idea what the messages will be, what they pertain to, but they're going to be specific from your guides to you. So we have 3 groups to choose from today. So use your intuition to pick what calls to you most. If you feel called to more than one pile, then there's definitely messages from your guides in both or in all of them if that's what you feel called to do so. So take what messages resonate for you in your situation, your life. And if they don't, just leave them behind because this is a general reading, a collective reading, but there's definitely some messages here if you have found this video and are spending time with me today, which I truly appreciate, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity. So thank you, Spirit, thank you guys for allowing me to channel for the collective, for allowing me to read, and for being here and protecting us and giving us clear and accurate messages. Thank you so much. So let's get started. I usually don't do this on camera, I have all my bells. And this isn't a little loud, but I like to clear the air. I just did some sage too. So the 3 groups we have to choose from. The first we have Unikite. And if it's dark in here, I'm sorry. I had a migraine, so I'm not using any lights. Hopefully I can edit it to be a little brighter, but it's the messages that matter, right? And the second group we have Petrified Wood. And the third group we have Emerald. So I'll insert a photo too. I should take one right now. I believe I took one last night, but it's kind of warm in here. I might turn the overhead light on. It has a fan. Yeah. Oops, honey, everyone can see I'm wearing pajama pants. Actually, I was wearing a crop top. I had to cover up my breasts, but okay. So let's get started with, sorry, I just looked at the camera really weird because I was like, can you see us? With group number 1, Unikite. And here is the tarot deck we have for you. So Spirit, please provide some clear and accurate messages, guides of group number 1. What does the collective, what do those in group number 1 need to know right now? What message you have to guide them, to help them through life? Please provide some clear and accurate messages. Thank you so much. Oh, one card wanted to come out right away, and it's the Devil reversed. So maybe there's been some things you've been hanging on to, some addictions of any sort. Doesn't have to be drugs, but a substance or spending habits like that. With it reversed, it shows that you've overcome that, and your guides are definitely giving you credit for that. And now that you've done that, and if you haven't, maybe you're on the road to giving up things that bind you, that make you feel oppressed. And like I was saying, addictions could be of any sort. It doesn't have to be that. It could be food. It could be negative self-talk, maybe certain relationships. Just any habit or addiction that does not serve you. You're going to be overcoming that, or you already are, and your spirit guides are supporting you and saying that it's the right move and better things will definitely come. You don't want to be stuck in that web anymore. And then we have here the Princess of Wands reversed. So I find, or I can see here that once you move on past whatever this is that's been binding you, and I think it might actually be something having to do with another person, because there's 2 people in this card above the Devil. So it could be relationships, or it doesn't have to be a love relationship. This could be a friendship or a work relationship, but there's something that hasn't been working for you, and your spirit guides really want you to release these connections that aren't serving you from your purpose. They're holding you back from following your passion. And if you don't know what exactly your passion or purpose is, once you break free from whatever it is in your specific situation, break free of that, it's all going to become a lot more clear. And they are saying it is time. Time to shine bright. It's coming through. And then we have here Judgment. This is such a pretty deck. I don't know why I don't use this all the time. So yeah, it's time for a new cycle for you guys. It's time. They're saying, like, it's kind of like your spirit guides actually like calling you, like, come on, let's move forward. Let's move on from this situation that is not serving you, that's holding you back. Let's go. Let's do this. It's going to be so much more fun once we do. Like, look how happy they are. They're like, oh, yes. And yeah, Judgment is all about ending a cycle and starting something new. And this goes with the other cards. Your guides want you, they're ready for you to move forward. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is gain reverse. Yeah, you guys are not in the frequency right now of your true passion and desires. And once you follow the call, you're going to become so much more abundant in all ways, but like more abundant in happiness and joy. I could see that with the sunflowers there. Like, and you're going to be following your passions. You're going to be discovering your passions. You're going to be discovering like love with yourself without the need from like validation from other people. And it's going to be like such a beautiful thing. They are so ready for you to get into the right vibration, the right energy. So now is the time. And then the bottom of the deck energy, we have 10 of Cups. Satiety. You're going to be so fulfilled. And look at we started with the Devil card with two people that were like bound by a web, not looking happy. This is like the true happily ever after card. So once you love yourself, once you get out of this bad space of whatever it means to you that you've been in, things are going to go so much better. This is going to be you. You're going to love yourself. You're going to find true love that makes you fulfilled and feel good. And you're not going to have to like, true love, like any type of relationship Spirit saying is like, it shouldn't, what's the word that's trying to come out right now? You shouldn't have to like sacrifice like who you are for someone that's coming through. Like you should be able to be yourself, and then anyone else you're with, friendship, lover. I think lover is coming through a lot here right now, but it could be any sort of thing, even a work relationship. You should be feeling like they only enhance your life. They don't hold you back at all. And I know there's some sacrifices in ways like in life, but like not this type that I'm feeling right now. Not like this devil energy, like feeling like you're bound to someone. You're not bound to anyone. That's not how that's not right. You should be like happily like caressing or like hugging someone like this. You're not bound to anyone, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh. And then we have Ace of Cups right underneath this. You guys, this is like newfound spirituality, newfound love, newfound like anything new on an emotional level is coming for you guys. You just have to get over this hurdle, and your guides are saying now is the time. This is beautiful though. Like, it's hard, of course, to let go of what doesn't serve you, like these negative attachments and stuff. But once you do so, you're going to find not only love and like spirituality, like some new thing that fulfills you so much. It fills your cup up. You're going to follow your passion. There's just going to be like so much love in all sense. You're going to be satiable or satiety. Why is this word so hard right now for me to say? Probably because it feels like to you guys that it's so hard to obtain that level of life. Like you don't even think it's possible, but your guides are saying it is. It is. It's time. It's time. So let's roll the astrological dice and get some more information and confirmation on who this could be about. I don't know. We're just going to see what comes up. It could be about you, about who's coming into your life. 2, the second house is finances. And then we have Libra, which is all about harmony, and 2, like, is people. And, like, Libra is all about, like, harmony with it's about, like, us, like, being with other people. And I don't think things have been harmonious for you. So things are going to be harmonious in your relationships, too. The second house is about career and finances, too. And then we have here, is this Neptune? Yeah, Neptune. So you're going to be able to, like, live the life of your dreams, I feel like. And you need to dream big because everything is, it's here. Spirit's like, it's ready. Let's go. They're calling to you. They're calling to you, my group 1. So now is the time. So think about it. Only you know you. I can just tell you what they're saying, but like since this is a collective reading, like what is holding you back? Who is holding you back? What are your passions? Now the Spirit's calling to you, and it's time to listen and have faith. And such beautiful harmony in love and relationships and finances and like just dream big. Oh my God. I love that these two, you guys. It's possible. You deserve to feel happy, and now is the time. So that's what I have for you, group 1. Very straight to the point. Thank you, Spirit and Guides, for your messages. But I hope this was helpful. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, I hope you consider subscribing if you haven't already. So I'll see you in the next video. If you guys would like a private reading for me, my email's down below, and there's also ways to donate to the channel. But I'm honestly just so grateful you're here, and I'm really excited that you came through today to listen to this message. And I really thank Spirit. And me too. We're cheering you on. So I wish you all the best, and I will see you super soon. Bye, group 1. Group number 2, my petrified wood. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you. What messages, what guidance do you have, guides of Spirit, or guides of Spirit number 2? It's group number 2. Maybe you guys are like earth angels. Your spirit guides are sent here on earth. What you have to tell us? Thank you, guides. What does group number 2 need to know right now? King of Swords. So here, you can see this is someone who is definitely like in charge and very smart. So this could be maybe something about you guys stepping up at work, maybe having more of a leadership role in some sense. It seems definitely career here, but it could be just even in your family life. But I see like something about you like coming like into a more powerful position and having the confidence to do so, and like understanding that you have what it takes. Then we have here the Empress. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I said family earlier. This could even be like just stepping up to a role in your family. And this is definitely like fertile energy, like maybe deciding that you want to have a family, maybe just spending more time with your kids, or being more authoritative in a good way though, you know, like having more structure in your children's life and your life, becoming your own inner parent. Because I know, like, that's something, even if we had the best childhood and stuff, like, I mean, everyone has issues in their childhood, right? But it's, like, we all need to be an inner parent at times. So I think maybe it's time, the Spirit's saying, like, you gotta kind of have some structure to your life. Now is the time. It's, like, no matter what age you are, you know, but, like, it's like, what do you want to do? Like, how are you progressing in work? Like, should you talk to your boss about a raise? Should you, maybe not do things that are a little bit dangerous. Like, you know, the kid here is like a scab knee, but like, you know, and he's like looking at his mom, like so happy that she's helping. Like, how can you help yourself right now in ways, like, you know, and be your own mom, your own dad, you know, whatever, own parental figure. How can you guide yourself better? What else? Spirit for group number 2. Ooh. And then we have here the 10 of Swords. Oh, 2 cards came out, and the 10 of Wands reverse. So yeah, maybe there's been something that's really actually holding you back that you need to release. See you there with that, she's like, there's a fire, like she just did a releasing ritual of sorts, and then also is like letting that bird free. Like, what is it that's like you need to release in your life? That goes along with the message. And then we have here 10 of Wands reverse, which is like release of burdens. It's time. If you guys haven't done anything like this before, like I like to do it all the time, like every month for the full moon, but you can do it at any time, and you can write down on a piece of paper what you want to release. Like for example, I'll just give you some of mine, like getting like too personal, even though I don't mind sharing if it's helpful to others. I like release, oh man, my cat's so cute. I release like self-sabotaging behaviors. I always write that, self-sabotaging thoughts, negative thoughts. I even released recently my like feelings of hate towards my neighbors that are really loud and fight all the time. And when I did that, I have heard them only fight like once since then, and it was like brief, and it used to happen all the time. So I feel like just like letting go of this, like these negative feelings of any sort. It could also be like things that are interfering with your career or your finances, like things that you identify as like what your inner parent is telling you to do, and what's holding you back, what burdens, like what relationships are holding you back, what behaviors, what addictions, what's no longer serving you. It's time to really think about it and get clear, Spirit is saying, and release responsibilities that no longer like are necessary. Like delegate, become a boss. Like, you know, it's okay to like let go of some responsibilities, and also like, you know, maybe you need some responsibilities too, but like you need to like prioritize, and that'll make things a lot more clear. And you don't want to like overwork yourself either, but become clear on what you need to release, what no longer serves you, and write it on a piece of paper. You don't have to do this, but if you are able to, you could do it like by a sink if you're inside, but definitely do it safely as burn that piece of paper. And that, it's satisfying, first of all. Also, like, is a release of this energy. Like, there's like a force there for real. And literally, like, imagine those negative things flying away, like that bird is, like how they're releasing it there. Wow, I love the Ten of Swords in this deck. I don't know if I think I've seen it before, but I didn't really think about it like in this way. So it's definitely a message for you from your guides. I love it. So let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's some things that need to end though. We've got 2 tens. And then we have here the Ace of Pentacles reversed on the bottom. So maybe you guys have been doing things that have not been serving your bank account well, like bad spending habits. And maybe it's time to get serious about that. That's kind of what that King of Swords is. Like, what, maybe that's things you have to like sort out. Like, what, like, are there subscriptions that you're subscribed to that are not really using, or like, you know, just like really get clear about that. And maybe you need to invest a little bit money for your own sake in the future. That could be like something to spend money on. The Ace of Pentacles doesn't have to be like a terrible loss of money or anything like that. It could signify like past losses that you've had. But also it could be like maybe it's time to invest in money, like to hire someone to help. Maybe like even like a babysitter or something, or like someone at work, or something at work you have to invest in. Maybe like someone that to help you, to delegate those responsibilities. Like that could be for some of you guys, you have your own business or something like that. And also maybe just invest in a little bit of money to get like a little thing to burn your stuff in, get some sage, whatever it is that is going to make you feel like you got to cleanse yourself. Since I said sage, maybe it's a good thing for you also just to release any like stagnant energy in your home by like decluttering. That could like just help your mind be more clear too, decluttering your home and decluttering like the energy with some sage after you clean. That's another thing you could do along with that list. But yeah, I think some of this has to do with some money things. And then we have here the Six of Swords as a card underneath that. So our final tarot card right here. So yeah, I think you need to, your guides want you to move on to greener pastures. Like, see how it's kind of like dark and she's running, she's like chasing that little like fairy that like into such a better life. This is like your guides right now. See how they're here too? They're like, yes, release the bad, move into the positive. For real though. And they're trying to tell you, yeah, it's time to get more serious and get clear about what you want and take action and release things that don't serve you and move into a more positive direction and out of this funk you may be in, and get clear about finances, being your inner parent, routine, work. And yeah, I think the releasing ritual will be very good for you guys. And that's, I see that as you like moving into this greener area, because the fairies are in both of those. I love that. But now let's roll our astrological dice to see if we have any more messages through that or confirmation from Spirit. Okay, we have here Pisces, and we have the 9th house, and oops, sorry about that. Maybe it's time to be more social. So Pisces, so yeah, maybe it's time to tap into your spirituality a little bit more and spend more time doing that. And that could be like doing your release ritual, talking to your guides. Maybe your spirit guides are fairies, like something to look into, you know. Might sound silly to some of you, but not like something to look into for sure. It could also be like a maternal ancestor I'm hearing. So if your mom or grandmother has passed, it could be them guiding you. I'm definitely getting this maternal energy here. It could be paternal too with the King of Swords, but there's a female there. I feel like it's someone, it could be even from distant past. It doesn't have to be like someone that you've actually known in your lifetime, but definitely I feel like for you guys talking to your spirit guides, it can even be coming to you in the form of birds. It's kind of, or like smoke and fire could be very powerful way to know they're there and stuff too. So maybe that releasing ritual really will be powerful for you guys. And the 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius, and that is definitely like higher education and stuff like that, and taking like a trip maybe would be really good for you guys. Maybe that's what spending money on. So I'm like, whenever I'm channeling and I feel like it's a strong message coming through, I feel like I'm gonna burp. I'm like, don't, it's weird. But I feel like maybe that's something you guys should look into. Maybe traveling, maybe even something that has to do with like where your ancestors are from, taking a trip there if you're able to, or just even looking into your lineage. I think that would be very, very powerful for you guys. Wow. So yeah, I think if you've been wanting to like advance your career or something like that, I feel like career's been coming through in finances, taking classes online or something would be really great, or even just doing like an evening class to follow a hobby would be something that would really lift your vibrations up. And I feel like it'll be like something that'll help you find your passion and maybe your ultimate career. Yeah, but that's what I have for you, group 2. I hope you guys found this very helpful. Oh, my cat's being so cute right now. There she is. Hi, baby girl. Maybe spending time with animals will make you feel good too. But that's it. Yeah, let me know what you thought. I hope this resonated. And if you guys haven't already, I hope you consider subscribing before you go. I'm just so grateful you're here. I really hope it was helpful. And if you want a personal reading from me, information is down below as well. Oh my God, sorry. As well as ways to donate to the channel, but no pressure. I'm just so grateful you're here, and I hope this is helpful. Thank you, Spirit Guides, for coming through, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, group 2. Oh, excuse me. Why is my nose running? It's so weird. My mug was just... But hi, group 3, last but not least. Let's get some messages from your guides. So you guys chose Emerald. I love Emerald. It's great for manifestation. So maybe if you guys have been manifesting something or want to, this is a sign it's coming true. Or maybe Emerald will be something good for you guys to work with. Spirit guides for group number 3. What messages do you have? Thank you so much for allowing me to channel these messages. Thank you for clear and accurate messages and guidance for group number 3. So we have here the Daughter of Cups. So this is also having to do with life. The Daughter of Cups is the Page of Cups in this deck, I'm pretty sure. I never use this deck. It's really pretty, but I think this is definitely calling to be more creative. Maybe spend some time with water. Let's see what else we have here. I love how the reflection in the water of the duck, like the duck is white and gray, but the water reflection is very vibrant and rainbow colored. And I think you're being called from your guides to embrace your true authentic self and not hide it, not have your authentic self be your shadow. You know, like your authentic self, you shouldn't hide that from the world. And then we have here the 5 of Cups reversed. So maybe you guys have been feeling pretty down and sad, and maybe that has to do with you being all gray and like hiding who you really are. And since this is reversed, this confirms to me that it's time to release these negative thoughts and be more colorful. Bring more color into your life. Follow your passions. Do what makes you happy. And if you need help to become happier, talk to someone about it. If you can, I know it's mental health, or like, you know, is a struggle for most people, at least at one point in our lives, you know, and if you can get a therapist or online person or anything like that, or talk to anyone you like, that could be something useful for you. But I think that you're definitely going, if you are feeling in a negative or dark place right now, this is a sign that it's coming to a close, but you need to embrace who you really are. And if you don't know who that is, your spirit guides are saying, don't worry, like, just pay attention to what is making you feel good, and then follow those good feelings. Chase the good feelings. Don't chase the bad. And then we have here Father of Wands. Yes, so this is like King of Wands. So follow your passions. Don't be afraid. You know, like, what is your passion? It's time to get confident. And see, there's like, I know this is like the wand, but that just reminded me of like a literal like wand. Like, you're a magician. You can create the life you want. I know it's hard, but your spirit guides are saying that they're here and they're helping you. They're going to send that flash of color, like, you know, that bolt of energy. Once you start following what you want to follow, like embracing your shadow side, maybe doing shadow work would be useful for you guys. You guys could Google that if you don't know what it is. It's just like embracing our shadow side. Like, what have you been suppressing it, and like not thinking, being shameful for who you are, and embracing it and owning it and becoming confident and passionate. Yes. Oh, spirit. And then we have here the Two of Swords reversed. So you guys have been blocking out whatever this is, this source of, maybe you're even blocking out source itself, like your spirituality, your faith. Like you've been so down that you've lost faith, and your guides are like, it's time to, you know, no more blocking this out. Like, we're here for you. Don't block us out. We want to help you. And this is a great sign. Having the two negative cards here be reversed is like showing me that your guides, maybe you've already been feeling like you're like coming out of this down period, but if you feel like you are in this down period and it's like blocked, like mentally, like you just feel like everything's just kind of like shitty right now, it's going to get better. This is definitely a sign that these blockages, these energy blockages, these emotional blocks are coming to an end here. And then we have the Ten of Cups. This is beautiful. This is like the happily ever after card. And look it, the last card we're pulling here from the tarot besides the bottom of the deck is all this colorful energy. You're just going to finally open up, literally, and pour out to the world. Like, the world's been waiting for you. Where have you been? We want this bright you. Don't hide it in your shadow self. My hair looks crazy. That's not anything to do with this video. But it's time. Maybe you guys want a hair change or something more colorful. Like, is there something you've always wanted to do physically? Maybe that'd be a good start to show your vibrant self. But seriously, here, we have here, like, in the beginning, we have this, like, little shadow. And then at the end, we have this full color. And in the middle, we have, like, just dark and like a little peak, you know, but like you've been blocking it, and now it's time. Spirit's saying. Now this is a general reading, so I'm not getting clear on exactly what it is for you, and maybe you don't even know, but it's time to figure out what you like. And we have here the Moon reversed on the bottom of the deck. So maybe you guys really have been suppressing your spiritual side, or maybe you guys even have some, maybe you've been suppressing yourself. I know it's pretty common, like with substances or just like things in general, to kind of hide this like voice in your head. That sounds weird, but I mean, like, it's you're like empathic and you have these abilities, and maybe you've been kind of pushing them away because you're afraid of it or don't understand. But I think you would definitely have something special, and it's time to embrace that. And maybe like you found out recently that there's been some kind of deception with other people, and you've been really down because of that. But just know that your spirit guides are saying that everything happens for a reason, and they're just not meant to be. Whatever this deception was that has happened for you, that's just, it was meant to be in your life to learn a lesson, but it's not. It's and you're feeling bad now, but it wasn't serving you. It's not serving your higher purpose, and it's okay to feel your negative emotions right now. But know that you found out about this deception, you're moving on from this deception so you can shine bright and be your authentic self. And then we have here the Father of Swords next on the bottom of the deck. Look at it. Soon you're going to be owning it. You're going to be so wise. You're going to be owning your intuition and intuitive abilities and your intelligence and your passion, and you're going to just have this sword and you're going to do whatever you want with it. You're going to have this newfound power in a sense, and it's going to be awesome. Oh, and then we have this butterfly card. I think this is the High Priestess. I didn't even mean to look at this. You're going to transform into this High Priestess. I think you guys really do. The fact, since I said that, I think you guys really do have this ability. Maybe you know it already, but connection to the divine, and they want you to use it. And that'll make your life so much brighter. For real. The High Priestess and the Moon card reverse are saying, come on now. Chop, chop. Let's roll our dice. My camera's about to time out. Let's see what else we got here. But yeah, maybe you guys should look into astrology. Like, your chart might give you a lot of information. I'm going to restart the camera. So yeah, astrology might, like, looking at your natal chart, if you haven't done that already or haven't done it in a while, take a look. That might give you major clues. If you need help, email me. My email's down below. I can get your chart for you. If you know your time and location of birth, that'll give you even more information. But you can find a lot of information there. That's how I got inspired to read tarot and stuff, and like my life has changed so much. We have here the 6th house. What? I don't know why. Is it Saturn? And Cancer. So family might be a big issue here with you guys with Cancer in the 6th house. Maybe just like issues with your routine and your health too. But those could be things that have been kind of like, maybe that has to do with the deceit you've found out about or something that's really been hurting you lately. but know that things happen for a reason. There are lessons learned that could even be like karmic lessons. But I was saying earlier, maybe get an oracle deck or a tarot deck. That could be a great way to start your relationship with your spirit guides. You could also look into your natal chart and figure out, like, just read through it. And it will probably make a lot of sense. Maybe some of you guys are Cancer, which is a water sign, which is highly intuitive. We have some cup energy here too, so that would make sense. We actually have 3 cup cards. It's the most out of any of the signs here, or the suits here. And maybe there's a few court cards here, so I feel like there could be some issues with family or people specifically that have been going on in your life recently. But try and look at anything bad that's happened to you as lessons learned for the future, and it can only get better and brighter. And your spirit guides really want you to get out of this funk, and own your power, own your literal power. I think you guys have a lot of intuitive power, and it's time to embrace it and not be stuck down by old traditions like Saturn. So I think it's time to, maybe you grew up in a more traditional household or something like that, but you're ready. It's just not you, and it's time to transform into who you are and own it. And you'll be so happy you did. And your spirit guides want you to talk to for guidance and all of that. And yeah, you guys are intuitive, and we all are, but like, certain people have certain powers, and I think you guys really are being called to embrace it. So that's what I have for you, group 3. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you got something from it and it resonated. And if so, I hope you consider subscribing before you go if you haven't already. If you want a private reading from me or to expand on this, my email's down below. Also, if you need help getting your chart, I can give you the source I use. I use Cafe Astrology, but if you know all your birthday, location, time of birth, you can send that to me, and I'd be happy to send you a PDF back with that file of your detailed charts so you can read and learn more, because it's fascinating. It's crazy that I didn't even think I believed in all this stuff, like astrology and all of this, and then all of a sudden it was like, whew, like I'm deep in. I'm like all the way in spiritual. I went from 0% spiritual to like 100% in like a day. So maybe that's kind of the path you guys are being called to on, and this could be a good start, because I feel really called to tell you that right now. So I think there's a meaning behind everything, and that could be it for you. But yeah, email me if you need help. If you want to donate to the channel, information down below. I'm just so grateful you're here, and I really hope this was helpful, and I really hope I see you in the next video. I love you so much. Bye.